dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. And I was young and unafraid. This is one of my all-time favorite songs to play on guitar, and I hope you really enjoyed this one. So we're gonna go over the chords, strumming pattern, and then combine it all together. There's no capo required, so that's great. Now let's look at the chords. First, in the intro, you got a D. And the next chord is a D over C sharp. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of playing a D chord like this, I'm gonna take my index finger and I'm gonna bar the second fret strings 1, 2, and 3. Middle finger onto the 3rd fret, 2nd string. So I'm gonna play D like that, because when I play D over C sharp, all I gotta do is take my ring finger and put it onto the 4th fret, 5th string, and it becomes a D over C sharp. Next we have a B minor. So just keep your middle finger where it is. I'm gonna make my index finger bar like all the strings except for the 6th string, but you could bar the 6th string also if you want. And then these two fingers, just put them onto the 4th fret, strings 3 and 4. And then B minor over A. So all I gotta do is take my index finger and bring it down so it only bars strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. And next we got a G chord. And then A. The way I'm going to be playing it is like this. So on the D chord, I'm going to pluck the 4th string, and then the 3rd string, and I'm going to strum down strings 3, 2, and 1. So it sounds like this. Next, the D over C sharp. So I'm going to start with plucking the 5th string, and then the 3rd string, and then same thing. And then B minor, I'm going to start with the 5th string and pluck this, basically strum in the same fashion as earlier. And then B minor over A, again starting on the 5th string. And then G, starting on the 6th string to A. Now, let's get into the verse. The verse starts off exactly the same as in the intro, so that sequence we play for the intro. Don't play the A at the end. So it was a D, D over C sharp, B minor over A, G. Next, in the verse, we've got a G over F sharp. So I'm going to remove my middle finger off the G, and then my index finger, I'm gonna move it up 1 string. And again, I'm gonna pluck the 6th string and play the rest of it like how I have been for the rest of the chords. Next, we got E minor 7. So I'm gonna take my index finger, move it down 1 string, release everything else. Technically, you don't really need to put your finger here because we're not plucking that string. And pluck it the same way, starting on the 6th string. And then we have the A chord. So start with the 5th string. That sequence we just played, we play it 4 times, and that completes the verse. So let's hear how it goes, starting with the D chord. I dreamed a dream and time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. So that completes one sequence. And remember, we play the sequence 4 times. Let's continue. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. And I was young and unafraid. Na, 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 na. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. Next we got the chorus and we got the B chord, so I'm gonna bar the 2nd fret and then I'm gonna take these 3 fingers, 4th fret, strings 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna start by plucking the 5th string. But the tigers come at night, E minor. And then the second time I play through the E minor, I'm gonna go 6, 4, 2, 3. Okay, and then play B again with their B7. So B7 is index finger onto the 1st fret, 4th string, and then these 3 fingers, I'm gonna put one onto the 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd string, 1st string. That's a B7. So again, that's B with their B7, then a E, and then the second time I play the E chord, I'm gonna play the same way as the second time of the E minor earlier. So it's like this. Next we've got the A chord, and I'm gonna start by plucking the 5th string. As they tear your hope apart, D minor. Okay, and then A. And they turn your dreams to shame, to D. Shame, E minor, F sharp minor, G, and then 1 strum of the A chord. Let's put the chorus together, starting with the B chord. But the tigers come at night. Now we get into the next verse, which is played the same as the first verse, except the ending is a bit different. Let's play through it, starting with the D chord. Slept the summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride. But he was gone when autumn came. And then now here's the different part. It's a D, A minor, B. Next we've got the final part of the song, which is my favorite part. So we start off with the E chord. I'm going to pluck it the same way, starting on the 6th string. And then to E over D sharp. So I'm going to take my middle finger, and I'm going to put it on the 1st fret, 4th string. I'm going to start by plucking the 4th string. And then C sharp minor 7. I'm going to start by plucking the 5th string. And next, we're going to play C sharp minor over B. I'm going to keep my C sharp minor 7 the way it is. I'm going to take my pinky and put it onto the 7th fret, 6th string, and start by plucking the 6th string. Next, we've got the A chord, but instead of playing it like this, I'm going to use my index finger and just bar the 2nd fret strings 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to start by plucking the 5th string. And the reason why I'm playing the A chord like that is because the next chord is an A over G sharp. So keep your index finger the way it is. And I'm going to take either my ring finger or my pinky. I'm going to use my ring finger and put it onto the 4th fret, 6th string, and start by plucking the 6th string. Next into the F sharp minor 7, and start by plucking the 6th string. And then a B chord. Start by plucking the 5th string. That sequence we just played, we're just going to keep playing through it until the end of the song. So let's start with the E chord. And I'm going to try to play it slowly so that you can follow along. So starting with the E chord. And still I dream you'll come to me, that we will live the years together. dreams that cannot be. And there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed. And then finish off with the E. Here's the top comment from last week, and if you enjoyed this video, all I ask is that you give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And until next time, keep leveling up guitar, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.